Okay, you're going to be standing right over
Do
here.
I just get in line, or do I have to fill out something first?
Yeah, just get in line and we'll be with you in just a second. We're just checking in with female. Okay, I'm going to have you guys bring your male cat over here. And then you need to I'm gonna have you take this down. There's a lady in a pink shirt right down there by the trailer. That's where you're going to go.
Yeah. You got to get on. Go sign up too in that office and get your name on the overflow list. Wait, and she'll take your money and tell you when to come.
The last few years in thermal, we've been trapping and spaying and neuter and re-releasing. Well, over the course of time, we have noticed that it's hard to even find intact that aren't spayed or neutered anymore, and the pet population has decreased tremendously on the streets. Spaying and neutering makes a huge difference.
We just want our dog to be healthier. I hear that they're healthier with the spayed, and we don't want her to have any more, population where there can be dogs that are not treated right or homeless. It gives the people an opportunity to, even adopt more pets, and it's a huge financial burden when you have to pay a couple $100 for it. So it's a great program.
Oh yeah, because car payments, bills, anything right now, it's a lot. So thanks for this, thanks for what's going on, because it does help out a lot.
Just taking her in and get her fixed so she doesn't have puppies and stuff like that, it helps.
We brought her down here to get her fixed because there don't need to be any more dogs like her out there that need to be rescued. And I think this is just great what Fantasy Springs is doing, offering this for everybody like myself and everybody else here who may have difficulty going and getting their dog fixed but still want a pet for the family and see where the problem is. So I think this is great, the service you're doing here. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, the financial aspect is huge in the middle of the summer right now. My electric bills are running me over $600 a month. With 3 kids, 3 dogs, this would mean the world to us. But I don't think we're going to make the cut. So hopefully Fantasy Springs decides to sponsor this event again and we can bring our dog back.
We have a priority to do large female breeds first and cats today, and obviously we have several hundred dogs out there. We don't know how many. So we're trying to prioritize for today and then for tomorrow, Sunday, and we're taking names here for future clinics. Behind me is the line for low-cost vaccines. All of these people are here just to get the low-cost rabies and parvo, etc., for their dogs and cats. One day of a clinic, though, will save 9 million animal lives over 7 years between that animal and all the offspring it would have had. So today, one clinic is saving 9 million animals.
I think this is a pretty good idea to have the animals taken care of. Thanks for being here, you guys.
I brought my dog down here to Fantasy Springs to have her fixed, and unfortunately there was such a large turnout here in the valley that we were turned away. They are going to be doing the clinic tomorrow, but unfortunately they are full. They did state that they would take names and phone numbers of people and try and call them back. They wanted to do another one in September, and obviously there is such a huge need out here in the desert financially for all of us that need assistance to get our animals fixed so we don't wind up with more babies.
Well, it's extremely important to have the mobile here because there's obviously the spay and neuters is a big concern with the overpopulation of dogs and cats that we have and the large number that are put to sleep every year in shelters who don't find homes. So in a way, the population control through spay and neutering is a very important thing. And unfortunately, with the rise in the cost of spaying and neutering, there's always a population or a portion of the population that's just unable to afford it, or have access to it, whether it's monetarily or geographically. And so with the mobile unit here, we are able to go out to places that may not be very accessible for people to have veterinary care or the monetary means to do it. So a low-cost alternative is probably the only opportunity they have to get them fixed. But there's also a lot of medical reasons to spay and neuter, a lot of benefits to it. And so to be able to do that for these pets, to avoid things such as mammary cancer, ovarian cancer, testicular cancer, prostate problems, is an opportunity that they wouldn't have normally.
Well, we came down today because it costs too much to have them fixed. I'm on a fixed income row, and they said be here at 8:30 to sign up, and so I came down early, about 8 o'clock, and I thought I'd get in, but they were already filled up. I think it's really neat that Fantasy Springs is getting involved in the community. They're giving back.
And thank you to Fantasy Springs Casino for allowing this to happen. It is such a wonderful experience.
For them to do this, it shows that they care. You know, it's really, really nice. So thank you, Fantasy Springs.